Hello everybody, I am Moldy West, and this is Hollow Knight Silksong once again. In the last episode, we awoke the Beast of the Bells and we can ride around on him back now. Look at you sleeping there.
Ada!
Yes, wake up, you big Pokemon-looking bastard. We got business to attend to in the marrow. Probably. Ride inside, saddle on your big bony back. All joking aside, this thing does legitimately look very similar to a Pokemon called Laron. Those of you who played Pokemon, at least the third generation, know exactly what I'm talking about. It evolves up into Aggron, very big, mean-looking dude. Anyway, that's enough about Pokemon. I'm not exactly of a very positive opinion of Nintendo right now. While I do love their games, I hate what they be doing, putting patents on shit that they shouldn't be able to patent. Ooh, we own the rights to being able to summon characters to fight for you now. All in a desperate attempt to bring down Pal World. Goddamn Nintendo. Your games are good, why do you gotta be giant fucking babies about everything else, though? Anyway, that thing's open now. And I've been playing a lot of this game on my own, on a separate file, of course. I've been looking forward to this game for a while. I ain't just gonna... I'm not gonna play it only for YouTube, I wouldn't get enough time with it that way. That's just the way I be. Anyway, get out here, you floating little bastard. It also benefits the YouTube playthrough for me to play it on my own. I'll stand less chance of getting lost. Oh right, your clothes. I picked up a quest to gather your clothes. I forgot about that. Uh-oh. Almost dash stabbed my way straight into Spikeville. Not happening today. But down in here, big boy, let's, ow. Yep, let me go ahead and be a big fat stupid right there. That feels good. Yep, wake up, write things down on your map, that's where my cocoon is. Ouch. Now, if only I wasn't so good at sucking ass, maybe I'd not be getting my ass beat so thoroughly already when I haven't even reached my stuff yet. Yeah, rend up your wounds, give me your clothes, dead guy. Don't quite remember what they want it for, but they want it for one reason or another. Give me back my stuff. I want to be in here where Big Boy is. And away. And take that. Uh-oh. No, sir, not today. Spear in the ass. That's how we deal with you. And I grab all those beads that were on those stone things. At least I assume they're stone things and not people's heads. Those beads ain't doing their stony asses any good as things currently stand. And this way, which is probably not the right way to be going. Also, there's no hidden walls there. Nope, none of that. Just keep on moving. Keep exploring, keep finding stuff. Oh boy, these things. Fucking hate these things. I will kill you, and I will deal with those things because they're part of the way we gotta go. But first, you go for blamos. Spikes. No thanks. No spikes in my brain, please. Ow, that's a spike in my brain. I just told you not to give me one of those. Why you go giving me one of those? There I go, burning an unnecessary amount of silk. Ow, my ass. And another bomb in the wall. Ah, fuck. Right. Forgot about that. Anyway, give me this, that craft metal. That'll be fun to be putting in tender parts of my body, now won't it? And you things. They're inoffensive right here, but they get to be a giant pain in the ass later. And I hear something fluttering around. Also, there's you. Stop being alive. There you are, you fluttering little bastard. Keep yourself on the opposite side of that platform. That is where you belong. Give me your clothes. Murdering people, stealing their clothes, so I can be more comfortable, and that's a boulder that almost caved my skull in. But we're still moving along. At a decent pace, anyway. And I remember this hallway. We don't want to be here just yet. At least, not with a bench close by. And there do be a bench close by, which I overshot that drop on, but it's right in here. Bench time, baby. Me sit on bench, rest my weary little legs, fill this map in real nice like. And you got dolls dangling from the ceiling that I can conveniently bounce off of. But there's more to this room than just a bench. More than just a bench, this room be.
Oi, oi! You there! Get us out here! Since when's a little light thievery worth a lifelong sentence?
Good question. Against my better judgment, you are free.
Ha! Free at last! Locked up in here much too long we was. Nasty place to keep poor little snitch bug like Grindle. Oi, you're smelling fancy. You got some pockets under your cloak, hiding away some goodies for us to pilfer.
Mi offende?
Beware your greed, thief. You'd be dead before your claw reached my cloak.
Faladin. Oh, never mind then, bully. Plenty of tasties lying around for us down here. We smells 'em.
Yeah, you smells what you want to smells. So long as it's not my ass smell is too good for you. And that is a tool. A straight pin. And as soon as I equip that, I'll be able to throw those things at whatever I damn well please. I can just throw them at people, sticking them in their faces, make them die horribly. I still need your clothes. Ish. I forget how many of these I need. It says it, yeah, we need 12. Also, the lost fleas. We gotta go talk to the flea caravan, which I have not met in this file just yet. And before I go forgetting, put that straight pin on. We press up and right bumper and whee! Ranged attack that ain't cost no silk, but we do have a limited supply of those to use. And when we sit at a bench, we burn shell shards to make more. That is what shell shards are for. Now then, let me step out of this room and pop right back in, and that Grindle guy will be up to something else. There you are, rooting around in that pile of stuff.
Oh, you're still hanging around then? Quiet in here. Good for hiding out. Got lots of little clicky clackies on you then, eh? The rolly roundies, what the shops like to swap for. Oh, share some of your little clicky clackies with us. Help us fill our pockets. If you do, we'll share a sneaky secret with you.
Yeah, it's 10. 10 isn't a lot. We could get more very easily.
Into Grindle's pockets they go. And for you, a secret to remember us by. Beneath here and further on, the burly bellheads have a big, hot, gleaming hive full of all sorts of tasty snitchables. But there's this big gate guy that got down in its belly, shut tight. Locked up, if you could wriggle through, you'd get your claws on all kinds of goodies.
So yeah, share the clackies, 15, huh? Sure, I'll give you 15'ems. Tell me something more interesting.
Into Grindle's pockets they go, and for you a secret to remember us by. You know where all them dreary raggities are camping, back near the old chapel? Well, beyond that chapel is a dirty great grave. Not much in there but husks, right? But, my sniffer tells me there's something worth the trouble buried down at the bottom.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about, Grindel. Something that I found in my own playthrough that I have really been liking. And I don't feel like dropping any more rosaries on secrets you may or may not be telling. Now then, let's step into the danger hallway, because there's a very painful thing waiting for us. Hello, big man. Yep, yell at me all you want. Your yelling won't save you. Now, ouch. You hit me for 2. Ah, yow. Anyway, I'm gonna jump right here and do a little Ren. Uh-oh, don't you pop out underneath me. Can't a lady have a little privacy underneath her own self? Apparently not. Anyway, that's why we didn't want to go there before finding a bench. Big mean guy, skull on his head, smashes your face in with a big old war club. You know how it goes. Things that want you dead, and things that you need to have not killing you. There you go. I'm stabbing you in the brain. Stabbing you in the brain. Okay. That almost went poorly there, but I'm stabbing you in the brain. Stick to the brain stabs. Now there you are. More brainy stabs. Can you maybe, do that so I can go back into the room where I have room to jump? Ow. My face. I got clubbed. Ran it up. Ow. Okay. One more hit and I'm dead. And he fucking jumped. I'll just, take my stuff back and start stabbing you in the face again. That seems to be the thing I'm doing for this episode, is trying to stab you in the face. I like being able to heal myself mid-air. It keeps me up in the air, far beyond the reach of mortal hands. Anyway, there's you again. Now, ouch. I don't even know why I'm still trying to kill this guy. I already know what's past him, and it's a place that we can't get very far in without abilities we ain't got yet. But I'm still gonna kill this guy. He said nasty things about the smell coming from my mouth, and he deserves to be punished. And punished he shall be. Now take your punishment, Mr. Bigums. And there you go. If we can just keep this pattern going, and you just stay above ground for a second. Uh-oh. Have some throwing knives. There you go. Thing is, those throwing knives do just as much damage as slapping him with your needle, which is very nice. Now, stabbity, don't you go jumpies. Okay, stabbity. Now, stabbity. I keep up with that stabbity, and eventually, you die. Oh yeah. The key is to stab him in the face. A lot. There's also a bunch of little red ants scuttling around here. There we go. Shell shards. I will take those before the ants carry them off and use them for their own nefarious purposes. Also, this place up ahead is not exactly the intended route to be going just yet. Dudes there be tough, and I don't feel like putting myself through that giant pain in the ass. I just wanted to kill this guy. He had it coming. So instead of going that way, we goes down. Down to the deep docks. Also, I can't go much further up from here. Not yet. Not while I be lacking in a certain maneuverable abilities. Some traversal abilities is what I'm trying to say. God damn it, I didn't want to bounce my way up in here. You fucking bouncy-headed son of a bitch. Get out of here, you little skull guy. And you, where are you going? I got throwing knives for you. There we are. That's better. Ah, shit. Okay, not quite as bad. Yeah. I keep trying to use abilities that I don't have yet, and it's fucking with my brain. Ow. Come on, some bitch. You think you can just throw shit at me? That's just a rude thing to do. Try that again. I fucking dare you. Too late. You're dead. Now, you take that. More smackies and stabbies, and everyone who's ever said bad things about the smell of my butt will die. That's just how we handle things in my neighborhood, Deep Ducks. Benches this way, but up above, mask shard that we cannot yet get. And they keep bombs in their goddamn pots. You know people like walking through and smashing those things. Why you stick bombs in those? It's as if you're trying to kill people who like breaking shit. Some things are made to be broken. I was not supposed to get off of that elevator just yet. I don't think there's really anything in this little opening here worth exploring. Now then, this is where we get off the elevator because it takes us to another elevator. And that elevator gives us a pay bench. You gotta pay! But once you've unlocked the bench, it's unlocked for good. Ding! Dong dong! Ding! Bench. And we do not yet have a map of the Deep Docks. It's really gonna fuck with me having maps on one file and not having maps on this one. I know it benefits and also fucks with certain aspects of my mind. Ah, right. You're right here.
Yes, correct.
Child-wielding needle. What do you make of this huge groaning structure?
Peter
Scale of it all impresses me. If this is merely an outpost of the citadel above, then their capital must be grand beyond measure.
Nera Pashma.
Yokala? Perhaps so. They must have prized indeed the work done here to build something so vast in such a dangerous place. Yes, perhaps indeed. Also, I ain't got the goddamn monies to be buying things. It's what I get for spending money on Grindel's secrets, and I don't have any rosary strings in my pockets. I have not found any of those yet, but there is a bench this way. I hear somebody singing. Yeah. And to get to that singing, I'd have to jump up here to smack that lever that my face is probably obscuring. But we lack abilities. Not to worry, though. Abilities will be found and then progress made. Also, if we go this way, that is a locked door to be opened from the other side. Yes, not quite the spot I thought. Anyway, Euchre Explode, give me all these shell shards. Now that I have something that actually calls for them, I will have a use for them. And these wheels in the background are all jittery. They're just wiggling around and not turning. Is something jamming up the works down there? Smack. Hello. At the 7th bell toll, send 30 measures. 4 beats smoke rock, 8 beats sweet smelt, mark of fealty, all workers. At the 9th bell toll, send 20 measures. 2 beats smoke rock, 7 beats sweet smelt, mark of fealty, all workers. Yep, not quite sure what that means. Hello? I see a bell up above me. Oh, it's dingling. The bell is dingling, and these guys are swingling. Swing, swing, swingling, trying to carve my face off. Stop being alive, please. Their continued existence annoys me, and this one's got a symbol they use as a shield. There you go. Stab you in the brain. Yep, flying bell-headed guys throwing explodey boys. There you go. Oh, that thing clanged off your bell hat. Why you wearing bells on your head? That ain't where bells go. That's just... Yep, there you go. Yeah, cut you. Oh, you had your symbol shield going. And brain. Haha, idiot, I'm out of your reach. And take that. You're done. You're not being alive no more. Uh-oh. Ding. Ah, fuck. You went the wrong way, dong. Yep, I want to ding-dong off your bing-bong, and then I cut your face off, except your face is firmly protected behind that dingy-dongy you got on your brain hat. Ow. Son of a bitch. Ah. All y'all's is dead. You're weak. And my wounds are healed. And I like the sound these levers make when you slap them. Reminds me of those days at my grandpa's house when I'd sit there just playing with the little springy doorstop there. Just flicking that spring thing. And this over here brings us to a merchant. Hello. Oh, small pointy bug, why do you bother us at work? The sound of your craft called me to investigate. What is your duty here? Are you a smith of some kind? A smith? Hardly so crude. We are forge, doctor. How can a pointy bug not tell? Well, I ain't from around here. Give me a break, lady. Ours is the ancient line and honored role. These docks and lands around are fortunate to have our skills. You see that beautifully crafted pillar behind you? I made that. You see that thing that should not be mentioned in polite company? I made that too. If you're as talented as you suggest, would you lend me your aid? I've lacked for my usual tools, and I suspect you could craft fine replacements. Blades and traps, no doubt. We know your type. Of sorts, but maybe strange to this land. Some would likely prove a fine challenge for your craft. Then we'll construct them, but you'll provide the materials and compensation for our time. Naturally. The sting shard. Yeah, that requires money and a craft stone. Magma bell. Crafting kit. Shard bundle. Farewell then. If you require our craft, this forge is always hot. You're just shoveling away there. Try not to hit me with those smoldering coals. If you need something, talk to the boss. I'm busy. Yep, you go ahead and be busy. I've got other shit to do in the next episode, because we're all out of time for this one. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching. Hope to see you in the next one. God. Bye. Somebody's happy about the end of this episode.